Welcome back to the channel. This is Rob here at Smoking Gun Reviews. Back to do more Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but now we're doing The Legacy of the First Blade Episode 2 DLC. We just finished the second one. We've got our tamed legendary bear that we're calling Yorick. Duh. Oh my god. If you liked the show His Dark Materials, that's why we're calling him that. Now, he's clearly a grizzly bear, not a polar bear. But I'm not going to get into semantics about that. And I was waiting for him to just do that. That's why I was standing here talking this whole time, because I think that's hilarious. So. Alright, so let's get into it. I'm trying to make sure that this is going. Okay. Everything is working on my stream. Let's go find the next section to start. Hey there, Deborah is already here. So anyway, for anybody that's new to this, go ahead and if you want, subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. Leave a comment, hit the like button, and you can also donate to the channel by going to Smirking Gun Reviews at paypal.me/SmirkingGunReviews or my Ko-Fi page at ko-fi.com/SmirkingGunReviews, where you can help donate to the channel and help make the channel a little bit better with better software and things like that, or just necessities for the channel that sometimes like it costs money to review certain things, stuff like that. So anyway, time to jump to the ship. If we can fast travel there, if they'll let us fast travel there. I'd have to... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let's see if we can... There we go. So what are you up to there, Deborah? While you're here, I'm gonna say this is around that time. I don't know if he'll be around here, but keep an eye out for any trollish behavior that kind of happens during the daytime. PJs. I'm almost in my PJs. I ate breakfast and I haven't really done anything else. I've been making videos. I made my latest Batman animated series video. I made a Justice League season 1 video and an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 2 video. Eagle Bear, we parted ways after some dire events and effects. Okay. That is our new quest item. So, Stranger Tides. Isn't that the name of the newest Pirates of the Caribbean? Okay, so... Or it's on Stranger Tides. Hey, Paul. Paul's here, everybody. Contact mentioned he would be waiting and... Okay. So we're going all the way back to a place that we've been quite a bit. He's waiting at a vantage point in a small town in western Istian Valley. Okay. So he's probably right there. And of course we don't have anywhere like that's that close. So we're gonna jump right to that part there. That's a lot of reviews. Yeah, I'm looking out for looking for friendly neighborhood Batman to show up in here. It's daytime, so he usually shows up in here, and I'm pretty sure that he's the same guy that I had to report, just using a different name. Okay, so how do we get there as fast as possible? I guess that's basically the fastest place. We need to I need to open up some more of those question marks. You know, there's this song, "The Freaks Come Out at Night." Well, my version of that song is "The Trolls Come Out During the Day." I don't get any trolls really on this channel except for during the daytime, and I don't know. He hasn't been. The last time I did a stream, he tries to be really quiet. And tries not to say anything, but there's some telltale signs that this is the same person. Plus, Every time I checked out his channel and there's nothing there. There's nothing there but a name, and that's the same MO as that guy that kept changing his name, so that he didn't think I'd look until I finally reported him to YouTube, and then he disappeared for a couple of weeks, and then showed back up as Friendly Neighborhood Batman. And I haven't booted him out or reported him because he's been, but I just want everybody to be aware that that's probably who it is if he shows up here. And he might even be the one person that gave me the dislike on that Better Call Saul video. The commercial we made for Better Call Saul.
I need to stay hidden.
But one of the reasons I'm doing this is so that we can all get on the same page and do Resident Evil later. I figured we could do part 3 of that game today. Since I'm on vacation now, so I don't have anything to do except for I've got the Outsider review tonight, and I got Better Call Saul tonight. So when I'm done with this stream, I might be going straight to Resident Evil, because it's already 12:43. Need to get on my horse.
Let's go.
That is a crazy jump to a horse. Time, please. Whenever I get done with this stream, we'll be going right to that one. Because I got 2 shows to review tonight, so the rest of the day is gonna be doing streams, and then I'm gonna have to recharge my my headphones before that all happens. So, ooh, there is a fast travel station finally. So I don't know how long we'll be playing this, but I wish I had Bill's. I wish there was a Twitter for Bill so I could message him.
There he is. Ella.
Can I turn the bear to fire? No. I could set him on fire, but that wouldn't be a very nice thing to do to our bear that we're trying to keep alive here.
Daddy, he's even sneakier than me.
But I do agree with what you had said in the comments that you if we could just get a bear, like have different animals that are on fire that you could train, that would be pretty dope. And I know that some of this DLC deals with ship stuff. So there's like a trophy for setting 10 ships on fire.
Darius, do you ever rest?
After Macedonia, after the Huntsman, nowhere in the Greek world will ever be safe. Not for us. We can never rest. We can never stop running.
The Order have your scent and mine. If you stay still for too long...
Natakas dies. All we can do is keep moving. Even if all I want is to stay.
I don't see Natakas.
That's why I sent the note.
Trouble?
We came to Achaea seeking a ship bound for distant shores. A simple plan, but like so many simple plans...
It got complicated.
That fleet is bound for Patre. It's not the first. Something there is not right. Relentless military patrols, naval blockades. Natakas went to secure us a boat out, but he hasn't returned.
No, I'm not going to review Brahms the Boy 2. I'm not going to see Brahms the Boy 2.
You must have some idea about what happened to Natakas.
He's smart. Knows to keep to the shadows. With this much military power...
I'll leave that one up to Gino.
He's more likely hiding then.
He's out there, Darius.
I did I did watch several reviews for that movie, and it just solidifies in my brain why I'm not gonna go watch it and see it and review it.
What do you think is going on here?
Something big. Natakas may have learned more about what's happening there. It could be the Order.
All the more reason to find him.
You gotta switch to.
Natakas won't be hard to find.
He took that road to Patre.
Then that's where we start.
Follow me.
Ooh. I've done it from higher.
Hey! Hey, you! You on the roof!
Yes?
That's not your roof!
You're right.
I love that, listening to that guy. She jumped! People are jumping off the roofs around here.
Something happened to Natakas between here and Patre. We must find him.
We will, Darius. We will.
He doesn't look like a Darius to me. Does anybody else think that he's not a Darius? He looks more like a Abraham or some shit like that.
After Macedonia, but before Asia, what were you and Natakas doing?
Survive.
Sounds boring.
You were hoping I would entertain you with grand tales from my legendary adventures?
Well, yes.
We've kept to the shadows, stayed away from people. Dull is safe, Cassandra. Adventure is not.
There's a lot of people in the road.
And the bats.
Yeah, they should, really.
These weapons belong to a soldier, not Natakas.
Keep looking.
Just like whenever you go into a fort, if you haven't started a fight, the bear will just walk around.
Heavy
Nobody does
armor
anything.
And blood, but no body.
Natakas must have been in a hurry to leave such a mess.
Darius, there is no sign of Natakas. Just supplies and military equipment.
He's staying out of sight. Good. Over here. A path leading up to the mountains. Let's go.
How are you so sure Natakas went this way?
Sometimes you have to look further and think harder. There were guards at the bridge. Didn't you see? It was
Brotherhood in ancient Rome? I forget. It's been a while. I could always Google it. Oh, he just ran that dude straight over. Let me look that up. I'm like running into things because I'm trying to type.
I can see that.
Cut them down, Cassandra.
Working on it. Don't need to outrun them.
You have a plan?
Violence.
I need you to say hi to my bear. Alright, let's look this up. This is Assassin's Creed. Ah, fucking A. Take that, you bastard. Alright, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Locations. No, where it takes place. Alright. Follow the road heading east to Achaya.
Come on.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to find this information out for Paul. Real quick. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Tell me where it takes place. I'm on one of these damn websites that's got so many ads that it just fucking takes forever to goddamn put the whole thing up. Yada 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 yada. The renovation at Monteriggioni, all of Rome. Select areas of Rome are kept. So yeah, there's Rome in that one. Something's wrong with my chat screen here. I don't know if it's because I went away. A lot of fucking people on this road. Trying to figure out, like, okay, there we go. Okay, so Brotherhood was in ancient Rome. My chat screen finally went back to normal. It was all scrambled. I mean, as you can see, we're desperately trying to keep this bear alive. Can't guarantee it's going to survive the whole game, but we're going to darn near try.
Over here.
They're searching for something.
Look at their body language. They want blood.
They'll get it.
We need a plan. If Natakas is hiding here, he could be drawn into heavy battle.
If we move quietly, we can pick off the guards one by one.
A wise plan, Eagle Bearer. Clear the perimeter, quietly. Be fast, be silent.
Okay, so there's supposed to be a new ability opening up here. What is it? Call to Arms? No, that's not it. Fury of the Bloodline? Ring of Chaos. God, I can't remember what it is. There's supposed to be something that you use on people in this. I'll have to figure it out here as we go along. I can't wait for the new Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. Yeah, I can't wait for that either, man. That's going to be dope. Okay, trophies. Let's look that up.
We'll keep a sharp watch here.
Quietly, Eagle Bearer. You take that one. I'll take this one. A good kill. This kid's mine.
It is kind of hard to be stealthy when you got a bear next to you. Why he's standing staring at a bush, I just don't know. Heal by parrying 10 times. Okay, that's what it is. Oh, rapid fire ability.
Cassandra,
Told you we'd meet again. Trust me, I said.
it must be hard for you being right all the time.
It's a burden I do my best to bear.
I just looked at the at a
glad to see
game
you,
page
Cassandra.
for it, and it says it was in Rome. Certain sections of Rome.
The truth is, I'm here because your father contacted me.
That's what you're
Of
going to do with
course.
your tax return, is get a new computer. It's a good investment.
My son.
I can't believe I went so long without a
There's
laptop.
something else.
We need to find my mother.
There are still people who need our help. People who have been stranded in Archaea. The soldiers took them to a fort, not far from here.
I'll go there now.
More soldiers could come looking. If we leave the bodies out here, it may attract unwanted attention.
I'll gather the others while you hide the bodies. The stranded people are at the fort, on top of the cliff. Return safely.
Bring my mother back to me, please.
I should go to the fort. I see them.
There's a lot of people in here. Oh, we've been here before. I have definitely been here before. This was a freaking nightmare trying to stealth my way through this. I think we mostly did. But there are just people like everywhere in here. Okay, so at least he's not scratching his balls or something. Alright, find and free the stranded people. So we could probably... I would like to get them out of there without having to kill everybody, but something tells me that that's probably going to be a lot harder than at least taking out a third or a half of these guys that are in here, because... Yeah, I knew it. These guys are going to start coming up here. If I had just gone quicker, I probably could have gotten two of them out without anybody seeing, but Let's see if I can.
Let's see if you can use a weapon.
Run. The others are down the mountain.
And you.
A man with yellow eyes is hard to miss.
I told you. I saw no one matching that description.
Shit.
Bring your weapons!
I didn't think he was going to be facing this direction. I thought he'd be facing towards the prisoner that he's talking to. But apparently not.
Tell me the instant you see anything.
No sign. Damn it.
Don't...
Get to the bottom of the mountain. There's people there.
I miss you. Thank you.
Let's go.
My animal has died. I think I kicked the bear off the cliff. Or it just fell, or I helped it fall. Son of a bitch. It got too close. Oh my god. Keeping these damn animals alive. I can't let them... I mean, it is a pretty funny way to die. So you're going to subscribe under a different name to see what happens? Okay.
Come. I should go to the fort. I see them.
One, two, three. Where's the fourth? Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, the bear fell. Now there's a goddamn bounty hunter. It's nice to have a backup here, like stabbing this guy to... Okay, every time you try to do something, a goddamn mercenary shows up. I don't have the lion anymore. The lion died a while ago in the fight with the hunter, so we're trying to keep this bear alive. Unfortunately, it follows you everywhere you go. You can't dismiss it unless you just untrain it, and then it just
I
leaves.
should stay
So,
hidden if I don't want to fight.
but it doesn't fight unless you fight. So, or if you get attacked, I mean. So, how do you change your name so your full name doesn't appear in the chat? I don't know. Don't worry, I'm not gonna stalk you if you put your name in there. But you might, somebody else might. I don't know. I wish I could give the bear some armor. Alright, so there's two guys here. I could probably get one of them if they weren't so close together. So he got his back to me?
Run! The others are down the mountain.
Oh, thank Zeus. And you.
Okay, so as much fun as that was donkey kicking these guys off the...
It's hard to miss.
I told you. I saw no description.
Don't lie to me. An eagle.
That's ridiculous. Stop asking me stupid questions and let me be caged in peace.
Why you?
If I can get behind this guy, I can take him out that way. Shit, he's like right there.
Get to the bottom of the mountain. There's people there.
I missed this. Thank you.
I would. Hey, Bill, I wish you would. Well, as long as you're here now, Bill, I was just waiting to tell everybody that after we're done with this, we're gonna go right to Resident Evil, so.
We've been in Achaea too long. The Order will catch up with us soon.
Mater!
My child, you're
Mata.
safe. Thank Zeus.
Cassandra, you're back.
Don't say thanks or nothing.
You're the Misthios who saved us. Thank you. I'm Cleta. I'm sheltering the stranded in Vura, a village not far from here. I've been in Achaea for a long time, but something has changed. A dangerous presence is closing in.
What do you know?
Everyone in Achaea knows the Tempest. She's the most ruthless commander to ever sail the Aegean. No one's faced her and lived. And her rage. Poseidon himself fears her. I house those who can't escape the Tempest's wrath in my village. But I can't stay here forever. The harbor is closed. Soldiers are combing the area looking. I'm working on a plan to get them out of Achaea. If you can help, Misthios, come find me in Vura.
She knows more than she's saying.
It doesn't matter. The order is here. Amorges and the rest will not forgive our actions in Macedonia. Amorges will not forget the huntsman's death at the hand of a tainted one. His cunning is sharper than any blade. He may already be here, observing us, learning from our movements, from our choices, discovering our weaknesses.
The stranded people come from both foreign lands and all over the Greek world. Merchants, farmers, sailors, families. They're being imprisoned and interrogated. They're being asked about Macedonia. These people are suffering because the Order is looking for us. These people need our help. We have to do something. Isn't this what we're fighting for? Aren't they worth the risk?
We can't save them. Not if the Tempest is still strong. We need to hit her hard. It's the only way to get the stranded people home.
I feel like they're trying to make
Get started.
Cassandra and this guy a thing.
Where will you start?
Patre is overflowing with the Tempest forces. I'll look for leads there about the closed harbor, and maybe more about the Tempest herself.
He looks like he's got a spike coming up through the top of his head. I know it's like his bow and arrow or something, but
There's more to the Tempest's tale than she's telling, but she needs help. The people in Bura need help. They could do with someone like you.
Then I'll pay her a visit. Your father sure knows how to make an exit. Where did he go?
He's been following up on some leads in Patre. Look for him in the hull of a ship near the Patre harbor. He's made a small hideout there.
Against the three of us, the Tempest doesn't stand a chance. We'll break her, and then you'll be free to leave the Greek world forever.
they are really pushing for these two to
I'll
get
go to the
together.
harbor and track down the Tempest.
She can't be the only Order member in Achaea.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll keep an eye out for the others.
They haven't had one in a while.
See you soon,
And
Cassandra.
I've only given into it like
You will.
twice in all the characters. He just kind of seems a little too, I don't know, dim. Like he's nice enough, but he just kind of, I don't know. It took him that long to get to the credits, huh? Shadow Heritage. Like 40
Find
minutes.
Darius and attack us in Patre, or I could look for Cleta in Bura.
Creta and Bora. Okay, so let's see. How far are we to the next? Man, we seem to be a ways off. Okay, so rapid fire is what we need once we get to level 69. Continuously shoot arrows by holding R2. Each arrow shot costs 35% of an adrenaline segment and inflicts 60% hunter damage. We gotta kill 10 people with that ability once we get it. Okay. Actually, cultists. Let's take a look at the Order of the Ancients. It's only, look at it, there were 7 for this, only 5 in this one. The ancient was seen at Allura's fortress in Achaia. Okay, the Allura's fortress, right? That's what it said. Alright, let's go kill ourselves an ancient. Yeah. Or you could call it gonorrhea. I turned down just about everybody in the game though, except for the one old friend that you had, and then there was they were both kind of early on in the game, or maybe halfway through the game. Was you had this like friend that you used to know, and then there was some girl. I think it was a hunter or something like that. I can't remember. Everybody else I've told to go screw. Because I was kind of hoping she'd go back to that one friend of hers. But they don't have that option in there.
Much better as allies.
Alright, let's go find the clue to this Order of the Ancients person. Hopefully this at least will give us some, great, it's up on a goddamn mountain. She just said someone's following her. I didn't see anybody there though. Alright. Climb every mountain. Pardon me. Maybe it's just me, but that looks like a branch that should have been a synchronization location up there at the top. Right there.
This area will be well defended.
No shit. Wait, we've been here before too. This was the scene of the famous piling up bodies. This was the scene of where we dumped all the bodies. So we're looking for a clue, literally and figuratively. Alright, so the cultist clue was the ancient was seen. Oh, well. Didn't have to get off there. Donkey kicks for everyone. All we're really trying to do is get close to whatever clue they're going to give us. Now there's the bounty hunter. See, an ancient clue is nearby. Let's pillage the nation's chest. The bear is pretty good at stealth, right? Okay, so the cultist clue was Nestor the Formidable is at sea near the Poseidon's rat. Well, that just doesn't do me any good. Alright, well then there's that. And let's see what this one says. An ancient spends time at Shipwreck Cove in East Ecovia. Oh, Shipwreck Cove is way the hell over here. Right? Where is Shipwreck Cove? Is it that? Yeah. Okay, let's fast. We can't fast travel. Wow, son of a bitch. Let's at least mark it. Oh man, and the frickin' Merc is like right here, isn't he? He's right behind me, isn't he? No, he's right over there.
Your life ends now.
Alright, let's just walk right out the front door. What the? Who the? Where the? Hi, guys. Bye, guys. Come on, bear. Follow me. Fuck this fight. I don't think this is the first time we ran out of here like this either. I'm pretty sure this is how we left the first time. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go to Shipwreck Cove.
The hunt calls, my friend.
No wonder they said, though, that there's that trophy for setting 10 ships on fire, because I have a feeling we're going to be out there in that water a lot in this. And the ship stuff has never been my favorite part of these. I do like the addition of ships and battles at sea, but they're just not my favorite thing in the game. Kind of takes away the whole assassin part of being of Assassin's Creed, in my opinion. Like, you can't really stealth a ship unless you just run right into it. I mean, and they don't see you coming. Aha, there we go. Alrighty. I was definitely in the right place. It's making ships in Patrai. Actually, let's check it out here and then mark this guy.
What is life if you can't have the best and be the best? I wouldn't know.
A.B. Devra. Guess who? Is that a husky or a wolf? Oh, that's a wolf, right? Alright, time to fast travel over there and kill ourselves an ancient. Although he's probably not really ancient. He's probably like 45. He's probably like 45, 50. How long did it take you to put that together there, Devra? About 10 minutes?
Join my hunt.
Couldn't remember, yeah. Well, sometimes you have to, yeah, I used to get really confused at different sign-ins and passwords all the time. What level is my stuff at? Is it like, what level do I have here? 67. Ah, that's not bad. When we get to 69, we'll upgrade. 69, dude. Of course, that person's like surrounded by people.
I should be extra careful in this area.
I really want to get up close and personal here with this guy. Watching on the phone and the computer. Well, I'm watching it on my, I'm playing it and watching it on my laptop, so can kind of relate.
Let us hunt together.
Like this guy's got fucking protection from on high.
Hey, you, with me.
By me.
Guess I better take a look.
Bear's like crowding me.
Eh? Who's whistling?
Who's whistling? Come on. Get closer, don't be shy.
By me. Huh? What's that? Huh?
Get this guy completely separated from all his guys.
Huh? Definitely heard something. Nothing. Waste of time. Huh?
You deserve that. And
Too late, motherfucker. Shit, maximum capacity reached right now. Oh, just to say that you're still here. So I hit maximum capacity right then and there. That's just freaking great. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Bring on a boss fight. Do you have time? You're doing Resident Evil because I need to change and go shopping. Yeah, I'll be doing this for a little while, probably another hour. So, we'll be back. I'll be doing this in like shit, my bear is getting fucking murdered. I gotta fast travel out of here, so that my bear doesn't get killed. Ditto and ditto. Oh, do I have a time I'm doing Resident Evil? Well, I guess I'd say 4 o'clock. If everybody can get on board with 4 o'clock, that's a definite time. Shit. When we're like, yeah, like 4 o'clock, because I gotta run an errand too, but I gotta do it late. So I'll play like Resident Evil from like 4 to 6, and then I gotta run out real quick. I gotta go back to my job for a minute. I gotta print out my parking passes for C2E2. Yeah, my job has a printer I can use to print out my stuff. Oh, look at this. This guy's open here. Mega Creon, the Unbreakable, is the Tempest's right-hand man. That's the Tempest, I'm thinking, right? Okay. Yeah, 4 o'clock here, which would make it 6 o'clock there. How is it 6 o'clock there? No, it would be 2 o'clock there. If you're in California, right? Seriously, dude? Because it's like, what is it, like 11:40 there where you are?
You mentioned something big is about to happen in Achaea.
I've heard that the Tempest chief engineer is developing a new weapon.
A new weapon? That can't be good for us.
He's trying to flee Achaea.
If he does want to escape, maybe we can convince him to help us defeat the Tempest.
He's attending the shipbuilding symposium at the amphitheater here in Achaea.
I can head over to the amphitheater now.
There seems to be a discussion about a plan, a secret weapon for the Tempest. The chief engineer should have more information about it.
Sounds easy enough.
The answer to the code word, I am Poseidon's chosen.
Sure.
The chief engineer is amongst the attendees. Seek him out.
That blade means a lot to you. Where does it come from?
I forged it myself. But it's more than a blade to me. It's a choice.
It takes skill to get so close to a target.
That's the point.
What do you know about the Tempest? She must have been planted by Amorges.
I'm not familiar with the Tempest, but I wouldn't put anything past Amorges. He's only ever had one thing on his mind. Lasting prosperity for Persia.
No matter the price.
I still can't get over the fact that Cassandra, her character, has been alive throughout all the Assassin's Creed games.
But the moment we're done, we're leaving the Greek world for good.
And in present time, up until the end of this game. I am blown away by that. That is like the biggest reveal in I think an Assassin's Creed game in forever. I just still can't get over it. And it's like I think what we were talking about, like maybe make a game where, you know, she kind of is in the outskirts of a bunch of games. And I can't,
The chief engineer is
I love
here.
that. I love that
I
idea.
don't know exactly who it should. The code word is I am Poseidon's chosen.
My friends, we have come a long way.
This looks like the place
I do
Darius
not
mentioned.
speak of the paths you have all traveled to be here, though I thank you for coming. I speak of the noble history of Greek shipbuilding in this wonderful historic amphitheater set within prosperous Achaea. I think it appropriate to reflect upon that ancient duty of which, with all
I am Poseidon's chosen.
Right. And I'm Mira's harlot.
What?
What do you mean, what? Go away. I'm trying to pay attention here.
Papirella, through the Pentaconter,
I love these people, man. They're so freaking rude.
to the unconquerable Tyrene.
I am Poseidon's...
Idiot.
What?
You're not his chosen, you're his idiot. I could hear you from here, pestering people. Who told you about me?
A friend of mine has been asking around about you. We heard you want to flee Achaea, and we can help with that.
Such freely offered help often comes with a hidden cost.
Right, Paul?
Not
Freaking
this
mind blowing. Like, I didn't even think that that's where this was gonna head.
Well, if the Tempest
It
had
makes
sent
up for,
you, I
to
would be
me, that
dead
makes
by
up for
now.
the whole Desmond debacle.
I need a way to defeat
But it's like,
him.
if you're gonna
Like this weapon.
write that story, then write that story, put that in, make it matter, show how she, you know,
My greatest creation, but
make a
also
whole
my
new
greatest
game just
regret.
around her character. I would
I
fucking
left
play the
before you
hell
could
out of it.
force me to complete it. Without my finishing touches, it will never work as intended.
Tell me more about this secret weapon. What does it do?
It's meant to engulf enemy ships in a torrent of flames, and it works extremely well. Installation is the tricky part, though. If done incorrectly, it backfires. Horribly.
You worked with the Tempest. What can you tell me about her?
She's a ruthless, emotionless creature. But the scariest part about her is her strategic brilliance. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more perfect commander.
You said you want out of Achaea. Do you have a plan?
The only way out is through the Tempest. Trust me, I've exhausted every other option I can think of. That's my wife up there. And now I've put her life at risk too.
I mean, time started in ancient Greece, thought it was Rome. I don't know. Hadn't thought about that.
You're taking a big risk by sharing your secrets with me.
No. I'm betting on you to destroy the Tempest for me. Get your hands on the plans, and I can install the Chimera's breath on your ship. With it, you can destroy her entire fleet.
Well, let's do that
I must do something to right
so we
this
can,
wrong.
before we go out there.
If
Yeah,
the Chimera's breath is as powerful as you say it is, it would be helpful.
Once I'm done with your ship, it will crush the Scylla.
So, how do I get the plans?
The Tempest's fleet commander has them. He's manning the naval blockade. While you're gone, I'll get to work. The plans are written in a code that only I can read. So even when we have them, it'll take some time.
I'll meet you back here when I'm done.
Good. I was wondering how we could clear the blockade.
I'll take care of...
He pulled a Batman on us.
The graces of patient Poseidon as the ocean slowly...
Okay, so he's there. He's currently in Temple of Artemis in Petrae. They should be like right fucking behind me.
Secrets. And now...
Thinking about how loud her footsteps sound on that wood makes me think of this guy that was in my store yesterday. He was wearing fucking cowboy boots, but they weren't like worn in cowboy boots. They were like brand new, and they were stomping around the store like he was like wearing like fucking tap shoes, but they were like cowboy boots. He sounded like an actual horse when he was walking around. It was hilarious. Yeah, we've been here before too.
Are you worried about the next battle? They say coming face to face with a Spartan changes a man. Really? Yeah, we're trained, not like them. They are born to fight. We are not.
Oh yeah, time traveler. That's what you meant. Okay.
I can see the look on your face when a blood-soaked maniac is charging at you with all he's got. Good luck with that, my friend.
How do you get around these guys? You really can't.
The fuck?
The fuck?
There's something over there.
Hug the wall, hug the wall, hug the wall. Hug the wall, hug.
Everything's okay.
Okay, he's on the move. So basically, I think these guys are just gonna be like on him. Nah, let's see how it goes. Nah, yeah, we'll know if we have to.
Don't let your guard down. Ready to die? Ah! Get this bird off! That hurt!
The weapon plans for the Chimera's breath. Time to head back to the amphitheater.
Let's see how they handle that.
No! No! They must have found the engineer.
Great, this guy's dead already.
Look, boys! First the runaway engineer and now the eagle bearer. Aren't we lucky?
Lucky isn't the word I'd use.
Oh, look who decided to show up just in time.
Kill them! Kill them both!
I hope you have it.
The Tempest is more shrewd and careful than we expected.
We should warn the others. They might be in danger too. I'll have Arnavas take a look at the plans. In any case, we shouldn't linger here.
Back to the shadows, then.
Wah, wah, wah.
I saw you talking to my husband. I can help.
The engineer's wife. What do you know about the weapon plans?
My husband scattered code books around the hair. Some are amongst the Tempest's fleet, and others are in the shipyard. With them, you learn how to build and install the weapon. Then you can end the Tempest and avenge my husband.
I'll end the Tempest with or without your husband's weapon. Either way, he'll be avenged.
He would be happy to hear that.
There are plenty of ships in Achaea. What should I look for?
The Tempest ships patrolling the harbor will be a good place to start.
You said some of the code books are in the shipyard. Where is it?
The Patrai military shipyard is the one at the edge of the city.
I'll find those code books.
All right. They are scattered across both land and sea. Some are hidden somewhere within the shipyard, and some are hidden on ships, so that's just great. We were just at the shipyard. We're supposed to meet Natakas there too anyway. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of things going on in this little... Yep, nobody notices my giant bear. He's like Harvey the rabbit. Sometimes I think only Cassandra can see him. Okay, well, I'm gonna give this game about 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna stop so I can everybody can do whatever they need to do, and then I'll have that time to recharge and
I see it.
do some of my own stuff that I gotta take care of today, and I gotta eat lunch. Alright, so how many of these people, like, frickin' respawned? I don't... No, there's that guy. He's...
This must be one of the code books the engineer's wife mentioned. I can't understand any of this, but maybe Varnavas can.
I had breakfast, and when I eat breakfast, I'm pretty much good for the day. But I'm starting to get hungry now, because... I can't climb all the way up there. Shit, I gotta get on the edge. Get on the side of the building. There we go. What? What is it on the ceiling in there?
Another code book. Good.
Going to pick up some Fanta, orange soda, and M&M's. See you later, Rod. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Later for the horror show. Now we got to get to a ship. So we're gonna stop it there for now, and we'll be back with more Legacy of the First Blade episode 2. Otherwise, we'll be back with more with Resident Evil 7 later. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.